Hey, good morning, everyone. It's morning warm up. Today, I want to talk about being hopeful. Trevor Mowat says that, hey, when you're hopeless, you're helpless. And when you're hopeful, you're helpful. So, how do you maintain hope, right? Have you ever woke up one morning and just stuff hits you, or things go sideways, or things you didn't expect happen, and all of a sudden you find yourself in a state of maybe scarcity or anxiety, and you're feeling as if, oh my gosh, but what ifs, and you do the catastrophizing, and you start thinking, but what if this, but what if this, but what if that? Well, those are the times when you need hope. So I'm going to give you some 4 things that you can do to maintain hope. Here's the first one. We want to tap into that neural pathway of gratitude. How do we do that? You journal every day. So, for example, if something goes sideways for me in my morning journal, I journal about why I'm okay with that and what the opportunity is. Have you ever heard that term, when one door closes, another door opens? Do you think that way, right? Do you journal that way? Do you write things down that way? Number 2 is reference group, right? We have these things called mirror neurons. And what mirror neurons do is we mimic those people that are around us. And, if you hang around people who are in that scarcity mindset, that are helpless, right, you're going to mirror that same mindset. And so think about the people that you have around you. So, for example, why do I have coaching? Why do I have a coach? Why do I coach? You know why? Because I want that reference group. I want somebody all the time giving me that feeling of asking more of myself than I ask of myself, right? I want to have those friends that lift me up. I want to have that mentor. I want to have a reference group I'm surrounded with, or people who are moving forward in the direction that I want to go, right? What bus are you on, right? And maybe you need to get up back on the bus that you left that was allowing you to have the success you were having. Number 3 is momentum. What is momentum? Momentum is this: start more than you stop. Right? Folks, you can't take 1 step forward and 2 steps back. You need to take 2 steps forward, because we know we're going to have a step back. We're always going to have a step back. Are you taking more forward momentum than you are stopping, right? And I want you to just look at your world, look at your week. This week, right? We're Friday. Did you start more than you stopped, or did you stop more than you started, right? You've got to create momentum. And then the 4th one is, remember what made you successful. Whenever I have times that are difficult, I go back and say, but what was I doing that allowed this success to happen? Because there's always a trigger point. There's always something that I can remember that I did that allowed that success to happen. And then I've got to be honest with myself and say, are you still doing that stuff, right? Most of the stuff we do in coaching, when people aren't going the direction they want to go, it's simply a coach just being real honest with them, say, yeah, but have you been doing the things that you should be doing, right? We know you had success last month. What did you do? Well, I did these 3 things. Great. Are you doing them now? No. Why? What stopped you? Well, most of the time, guess what? It's distractions, because we're not remembering to minimalize. We're not remembering to chunk it down into the key high-producing habits that we have that give us that effect, or give us that result of what we're trying to accomplish. So I want you to think about that. So go back. So how many of you, when you're feeling down, are journaling? How many of you are also having a reference group that's going to lift you up? Do you have a coach? Are you getting coached? Do you have a mentor? Who's your circle of friends? Number 3, keep the momentum. Start more than you stop. And last but not least, remember the things that gave you the success, and be honest with yourself. Are you still doing them? All right, everybody. Hey, make it a great day. Be awesome. Help somebody. Talk to you later.